Hello everybody, Johnny Akzam here, running for U.S. Congress in Minnesota's 1st Congressional District. I just wanted to shoot this short video as an update. We've been getting a lot of great feedback about the campaign and about trust, which is very important. And so I wanted to explain to you a little bit about why we're using CrowdPac for our initial push, and let you know that CrowdPac does actually, this is a little plug for them I guess, CrowdPac does actually require you to give proof of registry as a candidate. They don't just let anybody create something and say they're running. You have to actually show that you're registered. So there are requirements for that. Somebody suggested that we use ActBlue. So I signed up for the service and was returned with, basically they only deal with Democratic, or I don't want to use that term, they only deal with Democrats and they don't offer the service to other candidates. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? ActBlue, Democrats are blue. I don't know what color we are. We're no color. We're every color. We don't really get into that. That's why we're running as independents, because we support progressives and we support platforms that support independent people, independent progressives, as well as the establishment candidates who don't need services like CrowdPac, who are free to the candidates. We don't have to pay for this service. So that's why we're using it for this initial push. You can also use PayPal. That, again, it doesn't really require much on our end as far as proof to create a PayPal account. So that's just an option you have. We're going to keep working on putting together these different options. One of the options we're going to put some money into once we get enough is Nation Builder. They are pretty popular with progressives who've used their system and have accounts on their system for the Green Party and other things, but it actually costs. We have to pay a subscription for that. So that's kind of why this initial push is what it is. The other thing, because of such great feedback and excitement and people jumping on board with the campaign, we're consolidating our efforts with other candidates in the congressional district who are running for Minnesota state seats. And we're collaborating with them to throw a progressive candidate rally in one of the centralized cities in the district in Mankato. So that's where some of your funds will go for helping us build this rally. We're going to have music, food, and we're going to try to attract as many people from as many different progressive groups and make as much noise as possible for all the candidates that will take part on stage, including myself. We have candidates already. Brian Abrahamson is running for a state representative seat, and he's in our district. He's a progressive. He's been fighting for progressive values. He ran in the 2016 already. So we're going to be helping support his campaign, and we're looking for other people that are stepping up and answering the call to arms and getting involved. Get a hold of us, and we would love to have you be a part of our initial event. We're thinking of calling it the Minnesota Congressional CD1 Progressive Candidate Rally. That's what it was. Pretty ambiguous. It's inviting to everybody for supporting progressive candidates that want to get on the ballot to either run in their state or federal levels. And we're going to, of course, feature and showcase me, because we're running for this district, and then people that are running for other offices as well. So help us get that going. Help us get that started. If you have any questions about CrowdPac and you don't feel it's trustworthy, I encourage you just to do some research on it. If you find anything that is questionable, let us know, because we're new to the platform too. But so far, it seems pretty legitimate, and it offers a platform for anybody who goes through the steps of getting verified with their state or federal election commissions, to have a place for people like you, donors, to trust that we're not just scamming, and trying to get money for whatever. That is something that was brought up when we talked about this, and why we attempted to have another platform like ActBlue. We're still searching for other platforms, but we really feel that Nation Builder is probably the easiest and best one to go with once we have the substantial enough funds to pay for a subscription. So if you have any questions about our campaign or the upcoming rally, we're shooting for late May, early June, then please get in contact with us and let's pull this thing together. We are pumped. We are excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there and start talking to people. County fairs. We have in Minnesota, they have these town events. Each town has, like here we have Rochester Fest. And they're kind of like mini fairs in each town. One of them is a cheese fest. And steam engine days down in Mabel, where I first moved to. I can't wait to get involved and start going out and talking to people. But let's get this first rally out there. Let's get some signs available for people to hold up. That's what this initial push is for. People are asking, what are you going to use the money for? Well, of course, $5,000 isn't going to support an entire campaign to 2018. So what is the $5,000 for? Well, it's for these initial supplies and pushes, and get some signs and some magnets for cars, things like that, so that when we're driving around, we're actually advertising our candidates. And I say our candidates because I want to help support anybody in the district who's a progressive who wants to help change and get involved. So contact us, help us out. If you have any questions, you definitely know where to find us, anywhere on social media. I try to be as responsive as I can to anybody who has questions. And let's keep this movement going, and let's support candidates who are brave enough and have the courage to stand up for the progressive values that others won't. I appreciate you listening, and hopefully we'll see you in 2018 when we're going to be going to Washington. Talk to you later.